right. Testing. Hopefully this is good. You know what I'm saying? I wrote down some notes. You know what I'm saying? As you can see by the title, we're gonna talk about freshman year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all freshman year advice. You know what I'm saying? I just finished my first year in college. You know what I'm saying? My first freshman year. You know what I'm saying? Only my first, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I just ended Tuesday. Today's Thursday. So it's like, bro, it's recent. You know what I'm saying? But this is my recap. This is my advice that I would give myself before I even went to college. First things first, I wrote down some notes. I say don't try to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to stand out. Uh, I say it completely wrong. Don't try to fit in. Try to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll say this. Everyone wants to party. Everyone's going to be going to parties, depending on the school you go to. But I would say in my school, personally, everybody's going to party. Everybody's going to want to party. So stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there. Let's get some lighting. But nah, don't sit there. You feel me? And party. I spend a lot of my time partying. That's one advice I would give myself. Don't party. You know what I'm saying? Or don't go to every party. There's nothing wrong with going to your parties, I guess you can say. There's nothing wrong with pretty much a party on campus. It's okay to go to the parties on campus. But I would say if it's a party off campus, don't worry about it. But it's some fact that that's a lot of money, that's a lot of time, and that's a lot of things that you need to do to even get there. Definitely if you don't have a car or a car to use. You know what I'm saying? Also, another thing, girls or if for girls and for boys, remember, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see a lot of distractions, a lot of girls, a lot of boys, whatever you're going to. You're gonna see a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. I ain't gonna lie. Stay away. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say stay away. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you're gonna see one person, oh, that person look good, and then next you your friend probably done mess with them, or somebody done mess with them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely you on a small campus, that's what's gonna happen. So I say just stay away from the girls, stay away from them, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from people to an extent. Don't isolate yourself. But I would say if you don't have good people to be around, stay by yourself. And if you have good people to be around, hang out with those people. And don't have more than five. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Don't have more than five. But there's some fact that it tends to become a lot when you have more than five main friends, you know what I'm saying? Main homies that you hang out with. And you're gonna be a representation or an output of who you hang around. I learned that too. So hang around the right people, hang around people who's doing things and into the same things you're into. For example, me, I'm into business stuff, I'm into entrepreneurship, I'm into making money, stuff like that. I would say hang around people who's making money, who's into entrepreneurship, who's into content, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For the some fact, that's what you're into. And you're gonna start to grow on that. You're gonna start to talk about different things within that realm with your group. As you're talking about things, more creative ideas gonna come about. You might sit there and have one conversation with somebody in your friend group, and next you know, you're starting a whole business based off that thing, that thought that you had. Somebody who has done this, his name is what's his name? The dude who made Instagram and Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, that's what he did with his friends. He made Facebook with his friends. He came up with an idea. He hung around people who had like-minded mindsets, and he ended up making Facebook or MySpace or whatever it was called at the time. You know what I'm saying? But he started, it was trial and error. He tried different things. He just kept pushing through, and it started to work out for him. But I would say this. I want to say backdoor your friend. He did his. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. They say that he backdoored his friends, took his friend idea and stuff like that. But I would say hang around. I can't even talk. But listen, I would mainly say hang around people that are doing productive things. That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at some more notes real quick. Let me see. Learn to say no. That's a fact. Learn to say no. It's a party. No. Your friends gonna invite you too. That's what makes it so much more. You might, like, for example, you might see on Instagram, oh yeah, there's a party. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go. Your friend call. Yo, let's go to the party. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out. You learn to say no. Make sure no is the first thing you pull in the conversation. No. Whenever somebody asks you a question, no. Just the fact that if you get in the habit of saying no, you're more likely to get more done for yourself. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, use a calendar or use a schedule, whatever works best with you. It helps you, I would say, motivate you to get what you need to get done. Also, it shows you what you need to get done. It reminds you. So when you look at your phone, you look at the calendar, you look at your schedule. This right here is what I need to get done. I need to do for me to complete my whole day. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's very helpful. I use a schedule every day. Well, I try to use a schedule every day. I've been slacking. And that's why I'm making this a video for y'all. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I was in college, I started to get distracted. But now I know for next year, this is what I should do. This is how I should move. And also, I'm giving y'all advice so y'all won't make the same mistakes I made. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even gonna say mistakes, 'cause I will say I don't regret anything I've done, but I will say I learned from those things. And if I didn't go through what I went through for my freshman year, I wouldn't have known these things. So I can give y'all the advice that I went through, and y'all gotta go through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? But brace being alone. You know what I'm saying? During college, it's gonna be so many friends, so many people, all type of stuff. Definitely depending on who you are. If you're big on social media, if you're big on campus, if you're well known for whether it's art, whether you're well known for being smart, anything. You know what I'm saying? I would say a lot of people gonna come up to you, a lot of people gonna ask you questions, a lot of people gonna try to network with you. I will say this: it's good to network. It's good to open your horizon to new people. I will say this: embrace your alone time because it's not gonna be a lot of it. I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna be too much alone time because it's gonna be so many people. And you might look at it, this video, yo, what do you mean it's not gonna be much alone time? I'm alone every day at my crib when I come home from school. It's gonna be completely different. You're gonna have so many people to talk to. You're gonna have abundance of stuff going on. It's gonna be a lot, and it's gonna be easy to get distracted. So you gotta make sure you have self-discipline. And if you don't have self-discipline, it's okay. Build it. And I would suggest you start building it before you get to college so you can continue to have it while you're in college. You know what I'm saying? So self-discipline can be built off of being consistent. If you're consistent in doing things, that's gonna be the natural go-to. You're gonna be able to just naturally go to that whatever productive thing that is. You naturally go to that productive thing. You do it every day. You're gonna get used to doing that. When you get used to doing that, you're gonna build self-discipline because there's gonna be days that you don't want to do it and you still do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what really builds self-discipline. The days that you don't want to do it and you still do it, that's gonna build your self-discipline. It's gonna skyrocket. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, save your money. You know what I'm saying? Parties, that's money. Eating out, that's money. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're gonna spend money, set a budget. Whether it's $15 a day, $20 a day, just live off that. You know what I'm saying? And figure out free things to do that's gonna benefit you, help you be productive, and get what you need to get done. To be honest, a lot of stuff is free in college, but some stuff is also because you're not gonna have unless you get a job on college. Listen, if you can get a job on college campus, get it as soon as you get there because that's gonna eliminate a lot of wasted time, and that's gonna eliminate wasted time with people that you shouldn't hang out with or even talk to. I'm gonna be honest. It's some fact that most college students are broke. You know what I'm saying, but you have to learn a way to not be broke in college. I'll say that whether it's getting a job or just stacking up your money that you already have. If that makes sense. So I would say make more money. If you're not into that, I would say just save your money. Those are the best two things I can tell you. Or just make money in general. Get a job, stuff like that. There's three things you can do. Those are the three things you can do. You can either make money from a job, make more money, or just save your money. That or what you call it? Save your money and budget your money. That's three things you can do. If you don't have no money coming in. That last thing. But you can also turn parties into profit. If you're into partying, stuff like that, you can become a party host, a promoter, whatever you choose. You know what I'm saying? Just you gotta network with the right people and know the right people to do things like that. Or if you want to make money from partying, I would say become a photographer, bro. I'm gonna be honest, that's the little hack. A lot of people don't know that, but that's real deal hack. This is what you could do. If let's say you just want to make money, you want to go party every weekend. Yo, Monday through Thursday, go ahead, do your schoolwork, do what you gotta do, work out, go to the gym, all that. Friday through Sunday, go ahead, get a camera. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, stay booked up for little jobs. Pretty much take a picture for people. This is how you can promote it. You can sit there and make a flyer that says, I'm gonna take 5 pictures for whatever price, 10 pictures for whatever price, 20 for whatever price. A lot of people like to look good. They like to have their Instagram photos look good. Go ahead and say, boom, pay me an extra 5. I'll slide to a party with you, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the location. If it's on campus, I'll do it for no charge for the location. You know what I'm saying? But if you do it off campus, do me like extra 5, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can do stuff like that and take pictures at the party and get paid to party. But you just gotta know if they want you to take that picture, you gotta go ahead, take that picture and then go back and do your thing. All right, build skills early. You know what I'm saying? I would say test your skills on different things that you want to do. If you want to be a YouTube editor, go ahead. While you're as soon as you get out of class, Monday through Thursday, whatever it is, go ahead after class, work on your YouTube editing. If you want to lift super heavy weights, go ahead. As soon as you get out of class, go ahead, start lifting heavy weights, training yourself, working your skills. If you can work on your skills every day, you're gonna see a big increase. When I say every day, I'm talking about every day. No breaks, no none of that. Because if you take a break, you tend to fall back because there's so many distractions. That's one thing I did messing up. That's how I messed up. Because I'll be honest, I took a break and it kind of got hard to get back in the routine. But it's some fact that I took a break. So I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to just shoot it off. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be honest. It was a day's I think 10 days straight, I didn't work out or I didn't shoot no YouTube video. It was more than 10 days for a YouTube video. I think it was a month or two. It was bad. But I will say, I even planned on coming back. And I tried to come back, and then I still ended up falling off because I wasn't used to getting in that routine. But you gotta have the mindset. The hardest part is starting. Once you start, you keep going. As you keep going and keep going, you're gonna build momentum and you're gonna begin to do it easily. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to do your routine easily. You're gonna get your schedule done every day. It's gonna be easy for you. Just keep doing that. As you know, I'm gonna be honest, life goes by super duper fast. And if you sit there and do productive things within that time period, you're gonna look up and you're gonna be saying where you want to be in life. Now, if you do bad things within that time period, you're gonna look up and you're like, what happened to my life? You know what I'm saying? So the best time to start is now. You know what I'm saying? Start now and grind. Because next thing you're gonna look up in a year or two. Trust me, the year gonna go by quick because the school year is already done for me. And I ain't gonna lie, I look up and I say, yo, if I would have did this within this time, I'd be crazy. If I would have posted every day on YouTube, I would have been crazy on YouTube. But it's okay. You live and you learn. And now I learn. Every day I got to go ahead and work towards something. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's not like I wasn't, but it's like I was slacking. And the reason why is because I got distracted. Distractions are terrible things, but you got to learn how to maneuver through them. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, I would say, let me look through the notes. College is temporary. Your future isn't. You know what I'm saying? Use college as a launch pad. You know what I'm saying? Use college as a beneficial thing to help launch your goals and your dreams and whatever you want to start. If you want to start being an art person, you want to start content, you want to start a business, you want to start anything, use it as a launch pad. Or if you want to start networking, use it as a launch pad. Don't go to college just being distracted. Use it as a boost. You know what I'm saying? More people can help boost your thing that you want to start. You want to become an artist, make an art piece, sell it to people. There's so many people to sell it to that you don't really have a problem selling an art piece because there's gonna be a lot of people to sell it to. If one person says no, just keep going, work towards it every day, or just working on your craft every day. Again, that goes hand in hand with working on your skills every day. Let's see, what's another thing? Listen, now, no more notes. We're going straight off the head. What is some more advice I can give y'all for college freshmen? I would say probably, I ain't gonna lie, I'll just say the girls or just the people in general. Surround yourself by this is the top 5 things I want y'all to take from this video. Be around the right people or hang around nobody. Second thing, I would say stay focused on getting stuff done every day so you won't get distracted. Third thing, don't go to parties or don't go to off campus parties at least. You know what I'm saying? Fourth thing, your absence makes you more valuable. You know what I'm saying? So if you're away from your friends, it's gonna make you more valuable, to be honest. But I would say be strategic with the way you do that too, because you don't want to lose your friends. But still, even if you do lose your friends, be honest, you still got to grind and you still got many more friends to make. But just make sure they're productive. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what's the 15th? I would say make a routine when you go to college and stick to it. But actually stick to it. And my advice for y'all to stick to your routines is do not get distracted. And the way for you not to get distracted, simply said, but hard to be done. I would say do your routine and say no. That's the best combo you can do right there. I'm gonna say the best for last, which is that. You know what I'm saying? Do a routine and say no. If you do those 2 things every day, you're good. If it don't align with your routine, don't do it. If it's not your routine, don't do it. If it's not, listen, if it's not a task on your routine, somebody asks you, you wanna go to a party? Oh, let me see if that's on my routine. That's not on my routine, no. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit people with that. And if you do that every day, you good. You're gonna look up, you're gonna see I built an amazing, you know what I'm saying, life. Okay. Because school year, college is bigger than just, you know what I'm saying, just college. It's still you preparing for life, but it's like real life gonna hit a little bit. I don't know. I feel like for me, real life hit for me in college. Yo, I gotta make my own stuff. I gotta do my own things. So you gotta real deal realize that and realize, yo, time is ticking. You gotta hurry up and get where you need to go in life. Because if you don't get where you need to go in life, you're gonna be down bad. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have the things that you want, and you're not gonna get to where you want to get to if you're continue to be distracted and stuff like that. That's my advice for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's some stuff I wish I learned myself. But it's cool. Well, not learn myself, but learn soon as I got to school. Cause it ain't gonna be nobody there to sit there and hold your hand and sit there and tell you, oh, you gotta do this. Nah, nobody gonna do that. You on your own. So you just gotta sit there and think and figure it out yourself. You know what I'm saying? But this is my advice. Hopefully this helps y'all. Saying you made this far in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah.